Hey girls, welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to explain how I put up the vines that are above my bed. I've made TikTok tutorials before, but tired of remaking the same video 30 times because TikTok's algorithm is a little bit annoying. Don't have any extra vines to put up, so I'm literally going to rip some off just so I can put them back up just for you guys. Just for you. Give you a little close-up so you can see what I have going on over there. It's just a bunch of regular vines, and then I have a couple of light pink rose vines. I think I have 6 of them. First up, we're going to talk about what to use to put them up. I used this terrible blue putty. It works great for pictures, works perfectly for photo walls. It is literally so frustrating because they fall constantly. And not only do they fall, but they leave this blue residue all over my ceiling. I discovered about a year ago that they actually sell the same exact product in white. And so I put everything up with the blue, thinking that was my only option. Don't do what I did. I'm sure there's a better way to do it. Maybe if you got some command hooks. At the end of this video, you'll watch me use command hooks and realize how much easier it could have been if I just started out doing that. Little white ones and put them on your ceiling and then hooked the vines onto it. It'd be better because this is just... it is so frustrating. The green vines are perfectly fine. They're so light and easy that it's not really difficult to put them up. But the rose vines are so heavy and thick, they just weigh the whole thing down. Because I intertwine them the way that I do, if the rose vine comes down, the green vine is gonna come down. Yeah, so I'm gonna link a couple of things down below in the description that I think would be slightly better than what I did, but still looks great. Even though there are some blue spots. No bugs. No bugs. No, they're there, you just can't see them. Girl. If they were there, I would know. I would know. I literally find bugs on my ceiling, rarely. Never have I ever found one in the vines. Ever. Ever. So cut it out. Stop saying that. Stop saying it when you literally have no reason to say that. No. The moral of the story is get the vines. If for some reason you are extra paranoid, use peppermint oil, lemongrass oil. I think eucalyptus oil works too. They just hate the really strong scents like that. And I think that's also why they hate the vines, because when you first get them, they have this really bad chemically smell, so you let them air out. So I feel like that's why they're not attracted. But anyways, let's just get to it. Okay, I know this is a really weird angle, but I'm gonna try my best to explain the pattern that I used. So I went about 5 inches out from my bed because I want it to fall a little bit further. I want this space to feel bigger and not smaller. If you have a really tiny room, this is great because it'll make your room feel so much bigger. Does that make sense? I don't think I actually need to take more than one down to explain this to you. So I pin mine like this so that you have these little stringy things hanging down, but you could also do like this. One end is at the ceiling and one end is hanging down. In the center, in the middle, you want to do almost like they're crisscrossing. A line, a line, a line, and don't make them all like this. Have some like this, some like this, all the variations of it. As long as there's a little bit of a loop so that it can hang down. You don't want it to be straight unless that's what you're going for. But if you want to do what I did, to give a big loop so it's hanging down, draping down. And then on the sides, on the 4 corners, you want to make it a little bit longer. Because this looks so much better than if it was all like this, okay? You just need to have a little bit more length on the sides. Focus on the corners. The corners and the edges are top priority because that's what's noticeable from the outside. See, I'm leaving some to hang down. Because if all of them were like this, yes, that would be beautiful, but we want it to be romantic. It was just there. Yeah. I'm trying my best to explain it without actually having to redo the entire thing. I'll show you every single angle of it so you can see kind of the pattern that I did. This still looks good, and it has fallen maybe 100 times. Probably not that many, but it has fallen many a times. A couple vines have fallen down, and it just makes it look better. It makes it look more natural, more real. Again, please don't do what I did and get that blue putty because it's really an eyesore. Another thing I did wrong is I didn't even attach the rose vines to the ceiling. I just kind of hung them from the other vines and it weighed everything down a lot more. So I would definitely recommend getting command hooks and using that instead. Yeah, I have a giant gap there because a lot of them kept falling in that area. You can see how it's kind of like a grid almost. I have a bunch going this way and then I also have a bunch going in the opposite direction. This has got to be a whole other video. I found this around my house. Everyone always asks me where it's from. I have no idea. And it was a pain to get up there. I'll tell you that. Even if you have these vines like that in the center, that's probably gonna really annoy you like it annoys me. I constantly am just taking it Just wrapping it around because it hits you in the head if you're sitting on your bed. And, that reminds. But here it is in all of its glory. I hope you like this video. Click the link in the description if you want the same vines, the same bedding I have. If you want anything that's in my room, you see it, you like it, click the link in my description. It will be there. Let's get a normal angle. I think the next video that we're gonna do is a room tour because it's probably the highest requested video that I've ever had. I film it now, but I have all my Christmas decorations up and I feel like I want to wait until everything is back to its natural state. If you like this video, I hope it was a little bit helpful. I know it's also kind of all over the place, but yeah. Bye. Hi, I'm back. I found command hooks, so we're gonna try putting one up and see if it's any easier. The real test is these rose vines, so we're just gonna do it with this. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding? Okay, wait. That was too easy. Are you kidding? Okay, but can it hold all of these though? Oh my god. Get command hooks.